want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe. If I hit it front and back, she gon' hit the sidewalk. If she got her best friend with her, take her back to my law. Got a 5 in the morning, wildin'. And the name ain't Megan, but she a stallion. Never keep my hoes divided. Remember I was pulling up in the valley. And you know I take her so when she ride. Sweater and the sneakers all Kenzo. Shawty know to drop it low like a limo. Every time we kick it like tempo. Shawty made that ass clap, she don't need no applause. I put some ice on you cause you got it cold hard. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that ass to the floor, yeah. Shawty made that ass clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got it cold hard. I know I gotta keep my shawty on go. Drop that ass to the floor, yeah. Whoa. You ain't gotta deal with none of these niggas no more. If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of babe. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want the shoe with the red at the bottom, babe. You know I like when you right at the top, babe.
Hey y'all, thank y'all for tuning in with True Talk with Queen. This is another segment, y'all. We have Carla Halls on our live through Instagram. How you doing, Carla? Yes. I thank you guys if you're tuning in through YouTube. Make sure you click that subscribe button and hit that bell so you can turn on your notifications so you won't miss anything, okay? So today, Carla wanted to talk about, hi music, thank you for tapping in. Carla wanted to talk about women in the music industry. Carla, how about you call in to 310-910-9676 and press the number 1 so we can have you on the line. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on Facebook Live and Instagram Live. We appreciate you for tapping in on today. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Do we have her on the line yet? Not yet. Hey Stephanie, I appreciate you for tapping in. Thank you so much. Still no ringing. Okay, y'all, while we're waiting on Carla to tap in, thank you for tapping in, King Black. I appreciate you. While we're waiting for Carla to tap in, there is a situation that I want to make sure that we talk about. And I need you guys not to be afraid to call in, okay? Because I really need you guys to chime in and let me know that you're feeling what I'm saying. And give your advice to everybody that's listening, okay? So yesterday, in the city of Compton, California, 2 officers were shot. And they're in critical condition. From what I know, I haven't got any other type of updates on that yet. However, I think it's important that we talk about what things are about to look like moving forward after that type of incident. We all have children, we all have loved ones, and the truth of the matter is it's already been hard for the black and brown community. You know what I mean? So we want to make sure we talk about that. How you guys are feeling about it. We want to know what are you doing to protect your kids in this time, and what suggestions you have for everybody else that's even living in the city of Compton, working in the city of Compton. Let's talk about it, you guys. Again, that number is 310-910-9676. We need you to call that number and press the number 1 so that we can take your call. So for me, you guys, I feel like now more than ever, we have to move with caution. I feel like we need to have hard conversations with our sons, especially. Not so much our daughters, not saying that things aren't happening to black girls, because it is. But we need to have hard conversations with our sons so that they understand how harsh things are about to get in the streets, especially dealing with the police. You got to remember, you guys, at the end of the day, they're people too. So they feel pain just like we feel pain. So, you know, when one of our people get killed or something like that, we're angry. You know what I mean? And right now, the police department is angry, you guys. They are angry. And you have to know that not only out of anger, but out of fear. Like, they're scared now. They already was scared of us just because of the color of our skin. But they're even more scared now because they're losing their people. Somebody was bold enough, you guys, to go and shoot at these police officers.
Right, and the police officers, one was a 31-year-old a mother with a 6-year-old child.
Wow.
The other officer was a 24-year-old man. His girlfriend and parents, they both came to the hospital. They're recovering from surgery right now, so it's still on the line what happened. The video that was actually published about the shooting itself, it wasn't definitive. It wasn't definitive as to who the assailant was, but he was described as a black man. He was in all black clothing, basically, with I believe a beanie on, and but again, the ethnicity of the person is not identified, but they are offering a $100,000 reward for this person's capture. Now, the main problem is that, yes, this person shot 2 cops, and code on the street is that it's going to be a war.
Right.
It's going to be literally, cops are now just going to be headhunting. In fact, you thought they were already headhunting right now. It's gonna get worse.
Exactly. And that's my point. And that's the reason I feel like we need to talk about this. You know what I mean? Forget brushing it under the rug and forget remaining silent. I think we need to talk about this because we have loved ones. We have children, you guys, that has to move through these streets to go into and from work, that have to go to the grocery store. Something as simple as going to the grocery store, it was already hard to do. And now we have 2 cops that were ambushed, y'all. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, and this is my opinion, you guys, okay? I am not in any way, shape, or form incompassionate. I'm not a evil person. I don't have hate towards anybody. However, my opinion of this is you had to know. I feel like through all of this violence, this police brutality, all of these injustices, all of this stuff, you guys, it seemed to me as if the system was begging for this moment right here. This moment, you had to know that eventually that was gonna come back. It's not, you can't do anything in this world, good or bad, and not get the karma of it. There's good karma and there's bad karma. Now I pray for the families of those police officers that were shot, because I know that pain and I don't wish it on nobody. But at the same time, to the police department, I say now, you feel what we've been feeling every single day in our communities. You know what I mean? Every single day, our hearts are broken. You feel what I'm saying? Every single day. And now you know what that feels like. And I personally believe that God will allow you to see things, feel things, and experience things that you're putting out into the world, so that you know exactly what it feels like, so that you can own that wrong and that pain and that type of hurt, and fix it, stop it. You get what I'm saying? And so now this is this is a time where it's like, I don't know, I don't even know the right words to say, you guys. I'm just like, I'm blown away that it even happened, right? And it bothers me that it happened only because I have a son, y'all. And my son looked like a grown man. You get what I'm saying? And I'm already cautious about my son going to the store. You know what I mean? I'm already like, make sure you watching your surroundings. Make sure you paying attention to this. I'm already having to have those talks. And now police officers are shot, fighting for their life. Y'all, this a whole nother conversation that we gotta have with these kids. But I need the police department to own that they caused this. And I don't know who this person was. I have no idea why he tried to do it. But I feel like it takes a person that's fed up to even to attempt that. You get what I'm saying? Something that serious. He feel like he lost it all. He don't have nothing to lose. And in my opinion, he's directly connected to the pain inflicted by the police. In my opinion. Right. So you guys, I want y'all to talk to me. King Black say, why do we have to have the safety conversation? We need to have the apply the wisdom you've been taught to stay alive for the greater fight conversation. A convo about superior and inferior outbursts. The cost is our lives and freedom. That's too much like right for them to admit that they're wrong. That's true. I strongly agree with you. And a lot of the conversations that we have to have with our children and our brothers and our cousins, a lot of those conversations are conversations that we should not have to have. But the reality of it is, if we don't, we take a chance of them being out here moving in a way that they're unfamiliar with. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know that you're in the jungle, you don't know what you're supposed to do. If you don't know that you're in the middle of a war, because that's not your mentality, you don't know what to do. So we don't have no choice but to have those conversations.
And just a reminder, the call-in number is 310-910-9676 extension 1. I repeat, 310-910-9676 extension 1. Join in on the conversation.
Thank you. I see you on here, Hub. Thank you for tapping in. Carla, I see you. Lovable Nay, I see you. Lady B, I see you. I appreciate all of you guys. Tyron, I see you. I thank y'all for tapping in. Join in on this conversation, you guys. I want to know exactly how you feel. Carla Hall said we're living in a very bad time that will make the history books because we are finally standing up. I do agree with that.
Yes, definitely. We're definitely living in very historical times. But it's also the same way of history repeating itself. The only difference in this history is that it's actually recorded history. It's not just spoken word history. It's actually recorded. It's actually on tape. So there's no way that you can deny what is happening right now. And so I'm gonna say this. Evil is evil, no matter what. And sooner or later, evil will meet its end.
Right.
At the end of the day, with the police brutality, those cops sooner or later, they're going to, receive their come-ups. And this perpetrator of these innocent officer shooting, they will get their day of reckoning. At the end of the day, we have to condemn what is wrong, even though we feel as though what the person did, was a retaliation of everything that has accumulated just in this year, because a lot has happened just in this year. You had Ahmaud Arbery, you had Breonna Taylor, you had George Floyd, and that's just to name a few.
Right.
And then just recently, you had Jacob Blake. Luckily, he's still alive. He's paralyzed, but he's alive.
Right. And that happened in front of his kids.
Yep, in front of his kids. When he was circling around the car, cop grabbed him.
As he was entering his car. Right.
And then they tried to say that he had a knife on him or that he had a knife in the car. It's like, which one is it? Which story are you going to go with?
Well, while we're talking about history repeating itself, like for every last police shooting there has been, every last one of them, it's always they had a weapon. We don't ever get to see that weapon too often, but
or they place a weapon there, because they had this little compartment in their little shoe, one the shoe or a sock, where they just put it out saying that he had a weapon.
Oh, you're talking about their holster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the whole tainted evidence. Right. It's because what the cops will never do in these situations is tell the truth. It's especially in the beginning. That's why we say, what's your body cam? Is your body cam on? Is it visible? And can they see exactly what is happening?
But it's like you're damned if you do and you damned if you don't, though, because whether the body cam is on or not, what we do know is that you can have 10,000 cameras rolling and all of the footage is the exact same, and somehow none of it is relevant. It still need an investigation. They still need more facts. They still need more evidence. It's still more. They still need more of everything. And like I don't get it. What's the point of a body cam if footage don't mean nothing anyway?
Because for them, they also want the body cam. They also want the physical evidence. They want all the the runaround of just to basically just get around the fact of we don't really want to prosecute this with this person. He's a blue life, so we're just gonna just gonna sweep this under the rug unless we get a lot of just public backlash. Then we're gonna seem like we're doing something. In reality, we're really not.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's obvious. Everybody that's watching know you ain't really doing anything. You know
Right.
what I mean? But
And it's like this: the main evidence is right there. It's the actual footage. Like even some people, will actually submit footage of a complete of what has happened, and you still don't want to cuff the officer that was responsible for what happened. I mean, with Breonna Taylor, they're looking for every excuse under the sun
everything.
to not arrest officers that shot Breonna Taylor, even though they did an unlawful, just raid of someone's house unannounced. They say they announced, they didn't.
Well, they said that it was a no-knock warrant, which means that they can enter that way.
Right, but the boyfriend that was there, he then had the right to fire a warning shot.
Exactly.
Because it's someone that's just busting into his home for no apparent reason, according to him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in his right, and I believe he is in an open carry state. Last time I checked,
Mm-hmm.
where if you step on my property without me wanting you to be on my property, I can shoot you.
Well, listen. While we know all of those are facts, we also know that under no circumstances are you able to shoot at the police. You ain't able to hit the police. You can't even ask the police questions without a problem. You get what I'm saying? So
Right, and it's like, it's supposed to be within your rights, because you do have the right to actually remain silent. Like, that is one of your rights. So during your encounter with the police, you don't have to say a thing.
right, and even then, okay, I exercise my right to remain silent, and guess what's supposed to happen to me next? I'm going to jail.
Right.
I'm going to jail because you're not cooperating. Although it's well within my right, you're going to jail because you're not cooperating.
Again, these just loopholes within the laws. It's like, they make the law, but then they make loopholes around the law to break the law.
Well put. Well put. King Black said it's not a time for us to quiver. Contrary to what we've been told, the revolution will be televised, and we are the revolutionary nation. We need to be prepared with prayer, courage, faith, and camaraderie.
Oh, wow. And then to add more news to that, to the two officers, there was two arrests that happened. It was a protester, because there's a protest that was at the hospital. I think one of the chants was, "I hope they die." That was one of the chants, and then another arrest.
Freedom of speech.
Right, freedom of speech, and then another arrest was on a reporter, on Josie Huang, where she got arrested, and her company, they're trying to basically sue the police department, because yes, although she didn't have her paper credentials, she had her actual news credentials as far as her news badge around her neck, and she actually has bruises and a black eye from when the police roughed her up.
From a protest.
Yeah. And
Wow.
she was and she's a reporter at a protest.
Wow. I don't know, y'all.
Again, it goes back to, the police, they're on ice right now. They're on high alert. And at this point, especially in Compton, they're on the straight.
They're not on ice. They on fire right now.
Right.
They're on fire. They're far from ice right now.
No, but
they are on fire and ready to go. Do you hear what I'm saying? On anything and everything. And they're so scared right now. Because they are, like I said, they were already scared before all of this, right? Now you done came and just boom, blatantly shot these people. Right? No incident, no nothing. You just done shot these officers, right?
They sitting in a squad car.
So they're even more scared. So God forbid, we sitting in here right now, and the police sitting right outside this door. If you drop this microphone, they gonna start shooting. Everybody in the studio finna be dead, cause they operating out of fear right now.
Right, and if they were to do that in the studio, that would definitely be just a lawsuit because it's all on camera.
They don't care.
Right, in fact, it's all on camera. And plus, they would have no reason to be in here unless we're doing something unlawful.
Right, but my point is, that's how scared they are right now. Like right now, the smallest little things can set them off.
Yeah,
the smallest little things.
It's literally a ticking time bomb, and
exactly that's exactly what it is.
And like I said earlier, we are on the brink of a war with the civilians versus the police. We are almost at that point.
But my question to you is, did you see it coming?
Yeah,
I seen it coming.
Yeah, with all that's been happening.
This has been an intense, consistent build-up.
Right, and it's like, we thought things would get better after what happened to Rodney King, and then we had the LA riots.
Oh no.
We thought it would get better then. Oh no, we were wrong. It got worse.
Sadly wrong.
It got worse.
Sadly mistaken. And hey, Keisha Callie, thank you for tapping in. I appreciate you.
And now we are just at that breaking point where I've talked about it on a plethora of shows where we might just end up having to exercise our Second Amendment rights to defend ourselves at this point.
And again, we're met with the rough end of the stick, because you think they're using excessive force now. Think what's gonna happen when you do that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right, and it's like, it's a double-edged sword. It's basically damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damned if you don't have a weapon, damned if you do have a weapon. Damned if you actually have the actual paperwork to actually carry, like, what was his name? That was literally shot in his car. He told the officer
that he had a weapon in his car.
He had a weapon, and that I'm reaching over to my glove compartment for my driver's license, and the officer opened fire with the kids on his back and his wife on the passenger side.
I remember that.
So it's like, it's really hard to be.
So let me ask you this. Before we take a break, you guys, what would your advice be as a black man? What would your advice be in a time like this for the young men that are even in the proximity of Compton?
Oh man, for those that are that are just like in the area of Compton, either you're in Compton, Carson, or just in a surrounding area, if you're a black man, it's just literally keep your head on a swivel at all times. And I think at this point we might just have to implement our own curfew and just be in before the the street lights come on. Because if they catch like any black man on the streets for whatever reason, he could be a target.
I feel like that can happen in the daytime.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't think a curfew is going to help the situation at all, because whatever's going to happen is going to happen, whether it's 6 o'clock in the morning, 12 in the afternoon, or midnight. That's what I think. Hey, Twin Blaze, thank you for tapping in. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's what I think. And I don't know. I'm a woman. You know what I mean? I'm a woman. Like I said, I have a son, and all I can do is say what I think. You know what I mean? I'm not the way things affect a black man, a brown man right now, I can't even fathom. I'm a woman. You know what I mean? So
right.
I can imagine and I can make assumptions, but only you guys know what that truly feels like. Yes. You know what I mean? So that's why I asked you, what would you say?
And it's like, I've always been taught to, whenever I'm just, pulled over by an officer, just keep your hands just, out front or straight up. So, there would be no way that they could say, okay, this person has a weapon on them. In fact, they're not threatening me in like no type of way, shape, or fashion. And as a man, to have that type of conversation with my cousins, because I don't have kids yet, but to have those type of conversations with my little cousins, nieces, and nephews, to basically tell them what to do and what not to do, and yet people will always have the complaint of, why weren't you compliant? Mm-hmm. It's especially as a black man in America, it's a rough conversation to have. So literally all I can say is just keep your head on a swivel, and just try to act as you normally do, but just keep your head on a swivel in surrounding areas, like anything that could just pop off at like any given time.
Okay, look, we're gonna go to a break, you guys, and it won't be long, just a minute or two. So stay tapped in with us, and yeah, we'll be back.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now, baby. I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town, baby. Where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? Tired of beefing you bums, you can't even pay me enough to react. Been waking up in the crib and sometimes I don't even know where I'm at. Please don't play that nigga songs in this party, I can't even listen to that. Anytime that I run into somebody, it must be a victory lap. Hey, shawty come sit on my lap. Hey, they saying Drizzy just snap. Distance between us is not like a store, this isn't a closable gap. Hey, I see some niggas attack and don't end up making it back. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now, baby. I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town, baby. Where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? I'm in the trenches, relax. Can you not pay that little boy in the club? Cause we do not listen to rats. We in Atlanta, I buy her wig, she telling me Tay is the best. Pointed the nigga it's hard to make. So I bet they on their face right now. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down. Baby, we took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town. Baby, where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? When he tell the story, that's not how it went. No, they be lying 100%. Moved out of the wrist and forgot about the bend. Now they just called me to tell me come get it. Now that boy off and I don't want no credit. If it was me, they wouldn't regret it. Left me for dead and now they won't dead it. Yeah. Heart is still beating, my niggas still eating. Backyard it look like the garden eating. Pillow talk with him, she spilling the tea. And then shorty came back and said she didn't mean it. It's hard to believe it. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. We're back. Thank y'all again for tapping in. If you're on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel. Click that bell so you can turn your notifications on, you guys, and we'll be blowing up your stuff every Sunday at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Okay, y'all? Who was that? Twin Blades asked where to tap in at. You can tap into Accelerated Radio or call in at 310-910-9676. And if you want to go live, just press the number 1 and you'll be able to talk to the queen.
But yes, just listen. You could either do it the way you're doing it right now, or you can just go through the Accelerated Radio app or through acceleratedradio.net.
Thank you. And then topic. Thank you so much. Y'all like it. Make sure y'all tap in with me for your A2S gear. I'm rocking our new logo today. Looking kind of spiffy, you feel me? Carla, tap in. We trying to hear from you today. You've been tapped out all day. But yeah, we've been having a serious discussion, you guys, about what's been going on in our area these past couple of days, and for a couple of months to be exact. But we want to hear from y'all. Tap in. Hey Toppy, I see you. You been on the whole time on the phone? Did you press the number 1? We have somebody saying that they've been on the phone the whole time.
Have they now?
But it's not lit up.
Oh, I haven't received a call, so
Let's see what's going on here. Carter, try it. Did you press the number 1?
Yeah, 310-910-9676 extension 1.
Why didn't Carter? I don't know what's going on. This is crazy. But yeah, so back to our day-to-day living around here. How do you think, like, what does these next couple of months look like to you?
Let's see, next couple of months, well, besides the fires,
the fire's been horrible.
Yeah.
You can barely even breathe.
Right, besides the fires, it might come to the point where because we already had burned down Compton, I think like once, before, and it'll just just basically a lot of just black businesses were just gone.
So are you saying you think a riot is gonna hit Compton?
I think so.
You think so?
It could possibly come back to that, where we might be seeing a Compton riot. It'll really be the LA riot 2.0 if things don't change, especially in the political world and also in our world. We definitely need to hear what the Black Lives Matter movement what they have to say about this, and on whether or not they're going to either stoke the flame or try to dissipate it. If they must stoke the flames, this could definitely get ugly real fast.
Do you agree with me when I say I think they wanted this? Is the line lit up now?
Yes.
Can you we got a caller. Hey caller, you're on the line with Queen.
What up, Queen? It's Carla Hall, calling all the way from the Dirty South.
Hey Carla, we've been waiting on you.
I've been watching. I've been so tuned in. Like, y'all been talking about some stuff that's really, really deep. It's a really good conversation. I didn't want to break it up. I was tuned in.
So what is your take on it?
I really feel the same way you do. We have to protect our kids. I also agree with King Black. I think that our daughters are more scared than they're letting on. I walked to the store with my daughter recently, and there were police in the store, just in the parking lot. And we were walking, not really even doing anything. And she was scared. She was like, the police is right there. We weren't even doing anything. And I'm just like, it's crazy that they're trained, like, to be afraid of people that are supposed to be protecting us.
Right. I strongly agree with that. And then if you were, because you're way in Texas, but you have lived out here and you very familiar with out here and how things go. So if you were here, what would you say to the mothers that's nervous or thinking of ways to protect their sons? Like, what would you say as a mother yourself?
I would say I would teach my son, you don't be aware of your surroundings, still watch what you say, because at the end of the day, they outnumber us for the most part. But I would just say be safe, be aware, be careful, don't stand down, but at the same time, make sure you're standing up for the right thing, and make sure that you just don't stand alone, because at the end of the day, they don't care about us. They're not here for us. Now, all of a sudden that we've turned to, and I'm saying we as a people, now that we've turned the tables around, now watch how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that's their family. Now it hit home. Like, now they got to feel. You feel me?
I totally agree.
In the words of Reverend John Lewis, rest his soul, get into trouble, good trouble.
Yep. Make it count. Make it stand for something.
Exactly.
I'm scared for you guys. You guys are right in the midst of everything. I'm in Texas, where it's dangerous everywhere, and they're still protesting downtown, so it can happen anywhere. But you're like right smack in the middle of it, and at the end of the day, once it goes to like where we know it's all gonna go, it's gonna get bad before it get better. Like, what do you do? Like, do you lock yourself in the house? Because at the end of the day, you do have kids. And people don't see, like, okay, well, it's not those people, they good, they can go. Every like, bullets don't go to where they want, they go wherever they want to go. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, so what do you do? Like, how do you stay safe? But at the same time, how do you still stand up?
I think you make some pretty valid points, and I think, and you guys y'all can get mad at me if y'all want to, but I'm finna go here, okay? I feel like now more than ever, you need to be praying over your kids and over your household. You need to be teaching your kids how to pray for protection, for vision, for strength. You get what I'm saying? For wisdom. Right now, prayer is important. I'm trying to tell y'all what I know. Y'all don't want to hear it, cause I'm not trying to come to y'all on no holier than thou stuff, but I'm telling you what I know and what will work. Baby, we can't go to war with these police. They gonna kill our ass. We might get a couple of them in the midst of it, but you're going down. Please know it. You feel what I'm saying? So the smart way to go about this is just pray till you can't pray no more, and teach your kids, like how you just said, Carla. Teach your kids when to stand up and how to stand up correctly. You get what I'm saying? Not on no rah-rah stuff. Everybody walking around here trying to be tough and all this other stuff. Tough ain't gonna work, y'all. Not right now.
Not no more.
Not what was
No
finna
more.
happen right now. That tough shit ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing. And you got to know when to stand down and when to stand up. That's all I can say about right now. You get what I'm saying? Like it's
Yes,
so serious. It's so, y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all what I know. Okay?
It's like you wake up every day and it's something new. Like it's something new. It haven't let up. Like it haven't let up. So just imagine in the weeks to come. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even know what's to come, but I can say that, I can say that it's not gonna be pretty, y'all. This is gonna get way more uglier before it get better. And it ain't
I
nothing.
think that more conversations like this need to be had. Like people are afraid to talk, and I think if we talk and we educate and we research and we make our minds and we wake up and start seeing things for what it is, then we move eclectically like a team. Like then we make numbers and then it makes sense.
And then y'all, can I be the one to tell y'all?
Go for it.
Y'all hate when I be opening my mouth, but I be telling y'all some real stuff. There is no way in hell we supposed to be going through what we going through right now and still running around here killing each other. That ain't supposed to be happening, baby. How the hell is you in the middle of the war killing the same motherfuckers who's gonna ride for you and have your back? You gotta look at it. In a war, there's soldiers on this side and there's soldiers on that side. If you killing your own motherfucking team, how the hell we gonna have any kind of action at winning?
Right, and in fact, that goes back to, I'm a black on black, and it's the same way where it's like, a crime is a product of your neighborhood, of your vicinity, because if you live in a predominantly black neighborhood, it's going to be black on black crime. If you live in a predominantly white neighborhood, it's going to be white on white crime. If you live in a predominantly Asian neighborhood, it's going to be Asian on Asian crime. If you live in a predominantly Latin neighborhood, it's going to be Latin on Latin crime. At the end of the day, it's a human thing but at the end of the day, we do need to do better in actually looking out for each other and protecting one another at the end of the day. And that goes for all races, not just blacks. But the focus is on us, because
as a people,
right, because we're the ones that have a target on our backs. So these gangs, they did a 1 year truce after the passing of Nipsey Hussle.
No, they didn't. They was killing motherfuckers soon as Nipsey Hussle got killed. They was killing them the day after. They was killing them during the memorial. They was killing shit, and they still killing shit. Ain't wasn't no truth. They did that for the likes and all that different stuff.
TV, for the fame.
Exactly. Right. All of the cameras was rolling, and everybody wanted to be seen. They was there for the moment. Did it look? It was a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. I was proud of the fact that we finally did something right. But, you feel what I'm saying? But it was for the moment. Right. And hey,
you didn't follow through. That was
exactly
right. Exactly. But what imagine though? Imagine if we could, like all the gangs, if everybody just if everybody just becomes one. Like, it doesn't it say like united we stand and divided we fall. Like, imagine if everybody just put all that same energy into this one little pot. That and we it's possible for us to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're never gonna stand up because they know that they can beat us. But what if we like turn that shit around?
Because the problem is, we still, while they playing chess, our motherfucking people playing marbles. They ain't even playing goddamn checkers. You feel me? They playing marbles. Yeah. They shooting marbles and shit like that. Like, at the end of the day, y'all,
divided,
look
we
how
fall.
Look,
United,
and this is me. This is me coming from the streets, y'all. I'm keeping it 1,000. Look how tight and how hard some of these hoods is. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna throw some hoods out there. Don't start being sensitive and all that different stuff. But like, you got the 6 O's. You feel what I'm saying? They're a large gang. They strong. You got the Hoovers. They a large gang. They strong. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You got all these different gangs that's strong as hell, and they big. I'm talking about, these ain't no 1 block gangs, no 3 block gangs. They taking over a wide area of the city. You feel what I'm saying? Think if all of that power came together. When it's time for war. It's war right now, y'all. It's war. Think if all of them came together to fight this war. I bet you they'll stop fucking with us. I bet you that. I bet
they wouldn't know what to do.
Exactly. But they know that we ain't even tapping in to what's really going on, y'all. We putting blinders on and still playing our games like the world ain't happening.
Instead of being smart like they are, because watch what's finna happen. They not finna take no L's. You think they finna sit down and let that shit pass? Hell no.
Not at all. Not at all. And again, I'm not condoning any type of violence or nothing like that. I'm not encouraging any type of violence, but I'm sitting here telling y'all to open y'all eyes. You can't be in the middle of a war fighting each other and killing you can't kill the same people on your team and think that you're gonna win the war. You started out with yourself. Exactly. You start out in the war with 100 soldiers and you done killed 40 of them. What you think finna happen to y'all? You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up, y'all. Now more than ever. Now more than ever. It was one thing when they was just doing their thing because they ignorant and they carry all this hate. But now, they finna make calculated moves, y'all. Y'all better know that. Y'all better know that. And you better be ready for it.
Start supporting each other. Start uplifting each other.
Exactly. Look out. Remember back in the days, this house right here looked out for everybody on the block. Like, there was nobody. You couldn't go 3 blocks away and not be taken care of or protected. You can be 4 blocks away and get something to eat. You can go 4 blocks away and somebody jump out on you trying to fight you. The whole motherfucking block gonna come to whoop some ass because we know they a part of this neighborhood. We know they mama. We know they granny. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Wake the hell up. Okay? Now, before I tap out, y'all, I gotta throw all this on in there. I want to thank everybody everybody that tapped in with us, whether you were on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, on Accelerated Radio, however it was you tapped in with us. I appreciate you. I love you, and I hope that you tap in with us again. And make sure you're following Carla Hall 69. That's Carla with a K on Instagram. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Y'all, I'm going to keep pushing that, okay? I'm going to keep on pushing that until y'all get these subscriptions up, okay? Dang. And then make sure that y'all tapped in with me for your A2S gear. Make sure that you...
Let's go. If you want to look fresh all winter, hit her up, I'm telling you.
Summertime, wintertime, I got something for all the time. Hats. You feel me? But y'all stay safe. Y'all stay prayed up. If you ain't never learned how to pray before, you better start practicing. I'm telling y'all, that's what's gonna work. You feel me?
Your faith gotta be strong. Keep your faith strong.
Exactly. So I love y'all. Tap in with us again next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. Every Sunday at 8 p.m. Okay, y'all? I love y'all. Mwah.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice.